Hey guys, and welcome to my quest guide on the Elder Kiln. So, to do this quest we're going to need 75 magic, 60 agility, and 41 mining. We're also going to need a rune or dragon pickaxe, or the Inferno Adze. But anyways, to start this quest, we're going to go to the birthplace here in the Czar Cave. You can find it on your map pretty easily, and there's the quest point right there. We're going to talk to the other guy, Czar Mezje, whatever you want to call him. So he's going to help ask you if you want to start the quest and if you're going to help him hatch his egg. So he's going to give you some fire runes, and it's going to be a pretty simple process. All you want to do is keep that bar on the left in between those two arrows. So you either heat it up using a fire spell or cool it down using a water spell. Nothing really to it. The only things you might want to watch out for is that they also health points, so they might cause you to go over the line. If you ever go all the way to the top or all the way to the bottom, you'll have to restart. Or if the egg goes all the way to 0%, you'll also have to restart. So anyway, you can just see how I did it here. Not too hard. Then you're going to hatch a gal, or whatever you want to call it. Then we're going to rip through some dialogue. Good. And then now this dialogue, we're going to head west over to the plaza. Again, open up your world map if you don't know where to go. And then we're going to talk to the Czar up here. There he is. And now you're going to have to participate in a little fight caves fight here. So if you die, it doesn't matter. You don't lose any items. You just respawn and you can try again. Yeah, so all you have to do is protect the gal. So if someone's attacking my little minion there, so I'm going to get rid of him. If you need prayer potions, you can bring them. I was high level and only had about 400 points left, and I was able to do alright, so no big deal. Anyways, just rip through all these guys really quick. It's weird how they all kind of look like characters, like actual players, but they're just NPCs in case you were a little bit confused. After you deal with all these little guys, then they're going to call out a champion. He'll be about level 350 or something. I really suggest you make sure you're praying melee against him, or he will rip you up pretty quick. Even if you're max combat like myself, as I figured out the hard way. So yeah, just put up your protect from melee, and he should be no problem. Good, so you're done this battle here. Gonna rip through some more dialogue, and after we're done here, our next location we're gonna go is to the fight kiln. So that's actually exactly where you saw me starting the quest. So to get there, you're gonna run southeast. Check your world map again if you need to find it. It's very well labeled. Okay, and here we are. So for this part, this is gonna get a little more difficult. So I put some more brews and some restores in there. If you die in this part, you also will just respawn outside and have to restart the cave you were in. Once you cleared a room, you then do not have to do it again, so that's kind of helpful. So here I suggest you're praying magic most of the time, and this is the point where you will require your pickaxe, is to kill those little armadillo things that you have to pick off their armor. These little lava monsters here that made you are actually very powerful, so if you don't use protect from mage, you will die. They're like little mini Ketzeks or whatever. Once you're done in this room, you gotta make sure you have an inventory space, and you're gonna pick up a book from this guy. And you're gonna enter the next room here. You will need another one to pick up this Tokel. Then I suggest you pot up, because you're gonna be fighting two Ketzeks at the same time. So I suggest you deal with the little lava monsters first. If you're lower level, you can just farcast these guys with a ranger mage. If you want to melee them, you can do what I do. I hit them once and then step back and repeat that, or else they'll hit you for a 400 like they just did to me there. And then you can just deal with this last little guy who hides over here. Good, next room, we got some more lava monsters, so I'm using them to shield me from the armadillo guy. Because he can do a move like Jad where he stomps the ground and the things from the roof come and hit you. And protect from range doesn't protect you from it, so I'm not sure if you can just move out of the way. I didn't really experiment too much. Good, and now we're at the scales. So this is kind of difficult. You have to look at the symbols on the... Actually, it's not difficult. You just look at the symbols on the scale, and then you're going to take a look at the note that's in your book. So yeah, just take a look at the little scroll, or whatever you want to call them, symbols, and then just put the amount of weight that's needed. If you need more help with that part, you can check it out on RuneWiki or something. So next up, we're just going to rip through this cave here, jump some chasms. And this room, or this area, only has one of these armadillos. So whip out your pickaxe, go to work at them. I was trying to avoid those falling rocks to see if you could. I kept clicking on my stupid little minion guy. Oh, that made me so mad. Anyway, just deal with him. That's the only guy in this room, so head north to the next area. Okay. I think this is the last room, second last room right here. Or no, this is the last room before the final fight, I think. So this time you just got some mages, and then you got this really big guy. Similar to I think he's the same as the 180s. I haven't seen the new graphics though, but one of the 180s from the fight caves. Anyway, deal with him. And then you're going to go into the final fight, where you're going to have to go through 7 waves of monsters. I suggest that you have Protect for a Mage on at the start of every wave. Except for the first one, there's no mage yet, but as soon as this wave's over, make sure your Protect from Mage is on. And then you should just kill the mages first, is what I found was pretty straightforward to do. So yeah, usually mages, and then the rangers, and then the melee. Make sure you got a couple prayer potions with you if need be. If you're lower level and you're finding yourself having trouble, then you should probably, again, check out RuneWiki. I don't really give you too much information about the fight. But anyways, you can use the rocks here to hug off the melee, so you can only deal with the ranges and mages at the same time. Anyways. And then I forgot to turn on my mage pray here, so I took quite a bit of damage really fast there, so that is why you take care of them first. Anyway, I think we're on the second last wave now. It'll tell you in the chat box what wave you're on. Good, we're on the final wave where you just take care of a mage and take care of a ranger, and then once they're dead, the champion will spawn. So he's actually probably the easiest part. All you do is put on pretty melee and he's pretty much nothing. I think he barely did anything to me. And once he's dead, that's pretty much the quest. I'm going to talk to this guy. He's going to do something to the gal. If you want to know, you can read this quest storyline for yourself. But then we got to run back to the Tazar City, and he says that he's going to have some guys chasing you, so you go pretty quick. In some of the rooms, there will be some guys there to attack you, but you can just run right past them. Shouldn't be a big deal. And we're pretty much back now. So if you do this quest before February 29th, you will get what's called an early bird bonus, which is the first time Jagex has done anything like this for a quest, where they're going to double the amount of experience you gain. So usually the reward would be 50k magic and 30k agility experience, and 100k combat experience to attack, strength, defense, range, or mage, only one of those. But in this case they're going to double it for you, so you're going to get 100k magic, 60k agility, and then you get 2 lots of 100 XP to any one of those 5 skills that you see me doing right now. But anyways, that's the end of my quest guide. Thanks a lot for watching. If you found it helpful, subscribe, like, favorite, all the good stuff. If you thought of something that I did, or if I did something you didn't like, please let me know in the comment section below. I love constructive criticism. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.